When BTS member Suga suddenly appeared at the legendary Bay to Breakers 2026 in San Francisco, fans and even the general public were left completely shocked because honestly, nobody expected a global superstar like Suga to participate in a real public marathon like an ordinary runner. Guys, we are talking about someone who performs on massive stages in front of millions of fans around the world, someone whose concerts sell out within minutes, someone whose every movement becomes global news, and yet, Suga surprised everyone by joining one of the most legendary marathon events and running an unbelievable 12 kilometers alongside normal participants through the streets of San Francisco. And what made this event even more unique and unforgettable was not just Suga's participation itself, but three major things that turned this entire experience into something historic for fans. The first thing, of course, was Suga's shocking participation in the marathon, because nobody saw this coming at all. Fans who were standing near the race route could not believe their eyes when they realized that the person running among them was actually Suga from BTS. Many people started recording videos immediately, while others were simply frozen in disbelief because it felt unreal seeing such a legendary global star participating in such a physically demanding event without any superstar attitude. The second thing that made this event incredibly special was the use of advanced POV cameras that were attached and tested specially for this experience. Yes, guys, before the official marathon even started, these cameras were reportedly tested during rehearsals to make sure they could perfectly capture Suga's movement, breathing, reactions, emotions, and energy throughout the race. And later during the official marathon, the cameras gave fans an immersive first-person experience of Suga's entire journey through the streets of San Francisco. Honestly, this was one of the most exciting parts because viewers did not feel like they were simply watching a celebrity video from far away. Instead, fans felt like they were actually running beside Suga himself. Every step, every crowd reaction, every breath, every turn on the road, and every moment of pressure could be experienced directly through Suga's perspective. People online later said that watching the footage felt so real and emotional that it almost felt like becoming part of the marathon itself. But guys, the third and most important thing that made this event unforgettable was the shocking incident that happened to Suga during the marathon. Yes, Army, during such a long and physically exhausting 12-kilometer race, Suga unfortunately became the victim of an injury incident that shocked everyone watching. According to fans and people discussing the marathon footage, Suga started experiencing pain in his knee while continuing to run through the difficult course. Many people became extremely worried because long-distance running puts huge pressure on the legs and knees, especially during crowded public events with non-stop movement and physical stress. Fans who noticed signs of discomfort on Suga's face immediately became emotional because they could clearly see that he was struggling physically while still trying his best to continue the race. Social media quickly exploded with concern as clips and discussions started spreading everywhere online. People kept asking the same question, was Suga okay? But what happened next made fans admire him even more deeply because despite the knee injury and obvious pain, Suga refused to give up. Yes, guys, even after getting injured during the marathon, Suga did not stop halfway, he did not quit, and he did not let the pain defeat him. Instead, he showed incredible determination and mental strength by continuing the race until the very end and successfully completing the full 12-kilometer marathon. Honestly, this is the moment that truly inspired fans all around the world because it showed a completely different side of Suga, not just the performer, rapper, or producer that everyone knows, but a fighter who keeps moving forward even during pain and exhaustion. Many fans became emotional after hearing about the injury because they realized how much physical and mental strength it must have taken for him to continue running despite hurting his knee. And unbelievably, guys, the story does not end there. After completing the marathon with an injured knee, Suga still went on to deliver a concert later that same evening. Yes, Army, imagine the level of dedication and professionalism this requires. After running such a long marathon, suffering a knee injury during the race, and dealing with physical exhaustion, Suga still stood on stage in front of thousands of fans and delivered a full concert performance. This is exactly why so many fans around the world respect him so deeply. Because moments like these prove that Suga is not only talented, but mentally one of the strongest artists in the industry. Fans online started calling him a true symbol of never give up, because instead of allowing pain to control him, he continued pushing forward and fulfilled every responsibility despite the difficult situation. Many people even said that this marathon incident became one of the most inspiring real-life examples of perseverance they had ever seen from an idol. What also made the entire situation emotional was the reaction of fans and the public around him. People who witnessed the marathon said the atmosphere completely changed once everyone realized that Suga was continuing despite his injury. Many runners and spectators reportedly started cheering louder to motivate him, while online armies flooded social media with supportive messages, praising his courage and determination. Honestly, seeing a world-famous artist challenge himself in such a normal yet physically demanding environment made fans feel even more connected to him because there were no giant stage lights, no choreography, and no glamorous superstar image. Just Suga pushing himself like any ordinary person trying to finish a difficult race. And that raw human side is exactly what touched so many people emotionally. The immersive POV footage made everything even more powerful because fans could literally experience the exhaustion, pressure, and emotional intensity from Suga's own perspective. Every movement through the crowded streets of San Francisco, every moment of struggle, and every second of determination felt incredibly real. And because of this, the marathon quickly became one of the most talked about BTS-related events online. Fans continue discussing how unbelievable it was to see someone as globally famous as Suga participating in such a challenging public marathon while also handling injury and still performing afterward like a true professional. Honestly, guys, this entire story perfectly proves why Suga continues inspiring millions of people worldwide. He showed that real strength is not about never feeling pain, but about continuing to move forward even when things become difficult. From shocking fans with his unexpected marathon participation to giving viewers an unforgettable first-person POV experience to overcoming injury and still delivering a concert the same evening. Every part of this journey became deeply inspiring. And one thing is absolutely certain after this unforgettable day in San Francisco, Suga once again proved that he is not only a legendary artist, but also a real source of motivation and a true example of the never-give-up mindset that inspires armies all around the world every single day.